What's up guys, TinyRadataderz here, and for today's video I got another 100 plus gameplay. This one's going to be a little bit different to the usual ones you're seeing. It's actually on a 6v6 map, Hijacked of course, and I'm using the MSMC rather than the PDW. And I do like this gun, but lately, I mean, obviously when the game first came out, this was the gun to use. Everyone was like, oh, this is the best SMG in the game. Gave it a try, I obviously loved it, it's a really good gun. Then the PDW is just something out of this world. Compare this to PDW, this isn't a very good gun in my opinion. But yeah, so quite an old gameplay as well. As you guys know, I'm showing you all my really old 100 pluses. And then going to get into the new ones very soon. But yeah, so I uploaded another 100 plus yesterday as well. Which means I've done two 100 pluses in 2 days. And they're like long videos, man. They're like 3 minutes each, they're like 10 minutes each. Which is incredible, I mean, especially for me. Of course, I never ever do like long videos in the first place, but to do 2 in 2 days, it's like a world record going on here, guys. I can't believe it. But yeah, so if you guys do enjoy the gameplay, it's pretty impressive. I mean, the first half is recorded on theatre mode because I forgot to record my PVR. Then just as the second round started, I realised I wasn't recording. I thought I'd be onto a good gameplay. I think I was 47-3 after the first round. So I started recording the second round. So sorry if it's a bit laggy on the first round, probably because this is theatre mode, and you know how bad theatre mode is in Call of Duty, so yeah. But anyway, so that's about that, and hope you guys do enjoy the gameplay. I mean, it's pretty impressive. I do hold this building really soon, you'll see it. It's on the building overlooking A, and it's a little bit of a tip I can give. If you hold that building on your own and you sit in there, a bit like you're doing free-for-all, you'll be picking up so many kills so quickly, so give it a go, guys. I do highly suggest it. But yeah, so enough about the gameplay. But yeah, so today's commentary will be about, you know, let's talk gym. If you guys remember Modern Warfare 3, I will link you episode 3. It's over Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, of course, but you guys, I'm sure you guys won't mind, because I've gained quite a few subscribers since Black Ops 2 came out, over 15. So if you guys want to see episode 3, because this will be episode 4, if you guys want to see it, you can just check in the description down below and you'll be able to see that before this one, or you can see this one first, whatever you guys want, I don't mind. But yeah, and also, by the way, guys, in this gameplay I do get quite a few flag caps as well. I just missed out on the B there. See, man, I was so annoyed. But I do pick up about 6 flags altogether, I think. So yeah, that's kind of. And actually, just then, if you guys notice, you rewind and just see, I just made it to A and got the 200 points. I think they should change that. I honestly think if you're on the flag from the very start, you should get 250 points. And if you're on the flag after, let's say, so after already gone through 3/4 of the way, you should only get 50 because. Like, honestly, capping it from the very start is a very different to capping it from the very end, like I just did there. It's not really fair getting so many points for doing hardly any work on the flag. That's just my opinion, anyway, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so, let's talk gym. So, episode 3, well, let's go through episode 1 to 3 and see what I've talked about. So, episode 1, I talked about getting started and, like, motivation and stuff. Episode 2 was all about weight loss, you know, how to lose weight. Get a bit more fit and stuff. And then episode 3 was competing with friends. I was talking about how people are always going to lie about how heavy they lift or how fast they can run. So that's what I talk about. If you guys want to check that out, as I say again, check in the description down below. But yeah, so today's episode is about weightlifting. I'm getting onto the weight training, getting wedge, getting hench, getting bench, as some of you may say. I personally say wedge, so if you guys will hear me say that in the commentary at all, space just means getting, like, you know, hench or big or muscular, whatever you want to say. But yes, I just thought something quite funny, but yeah, I'll go into that in a minute. But yeah, so, getting wedge, I mean, it's very difficult. In my opinion, it's the most difficult thing, to do to your body, to get big, to pack on the muscle, basically. Your body does it incredibly slow, you can't help anything about it. The only thing you could do to speed up the process of putting on muscle is by going through a bulking phase, where you would put on a lot of muscle very quickly, but also a lot of fat as well. Not obviously like loads, like rolling around the floor, like, you know, like probably like morbidly obese kind of person. Nothing like that at all, I promise. But you'll put on a lot of fat and you'll lose your definition basically, but you won't get too fat. You'll have a lot of muscle as well. That is the most quick way to put on muscle. If you put on fat at the same time, basically just eating 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day, going gym, lifting heavy. Basically, that's how you have to put on muscle. But I used to do that. And obviously I used to be quite ripped. That means like defined. I used to have like no body fat at all. But then I thought to myself, I'd rather get big. I've always wanted to get big. That was always my goal when I was young. I used to watch WWE a lot from part 2001, and I'm only 16 now, so imagine how young I must have been. But yeah, so I was watching WWE, and what happened was, I just loved John Cena. I don't know why. I thought he looked the coolest. His body was the best. His body was exactly what I wanted to look like. And I just thought to myself, he is just the perfect example of what I want to be when I'm older. Literally, his body. If you guys haven't seen him, you can just go on Google Images or whatever and just type in John Cena. And he's very big. He's probably been on some kind... I don't think he's been on steroids, though, to be honest, because he's not that big. He's on steroids. I think he's more maybe some kind of growth hormone, something along those lines. But yeah, he's very, very big, and I always watch him and think, that's exactly what I look like. I cannot wait. And if you guys have to remember, that is a very, very hard target. But yeah, let's get into how I really get started and what I want to talk about. So yeah, that's the end of the first round, by the way. I went 47-3, I believe. Yeah, that's the gameplay. As you can see, I cut straight to the second round. I go cap the B flank, get these beastly capture kills. But I don't want to talk about the gameplay too much. I was trying to quickly say, I forgot to mention at the start, I got 109-10 in this gameplay with 6 flag caps. Pretty impressive, in my opinion, especially for a map this hectic. To only pick up 10 deaths, I'm pretty impressed with that. And you'll see me in a minute. I go into that the building overlooking A, and I pick up loads of kills. Get my I don't really get many dogs and swarms this game, but I do pick. I only can get 1. That's incredible. But yeah, I pick it up in this building. I patrol it. I control it for myself. Guys, try it out if you guys want. But anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about the gameplay. I always go off topic, as you guys know. Just like with 100+ gameplays, there's so much to talk about. 'Cause there's so much action all the time. But yeah, so that's basically what I want to talk about. So let's talk gym, as I said. Alright, so weight training. Now, as you guys have said in the first half of the gameplay, I was going through what my inspiration was and stuff, as you guys know. John Cena, I want to look like him. I still to this day want to look like him. I don't really watch WWE as much as I used to. I barely even watch just the big events like WrestleMania and stuff. But yeah, I really want to look like John Cena. That was always my thing. So you guys need to find your inspiration. Whether it be someone you know in real life, someone, it could be on TV, it could be a professional bodybuilder. Just find who you like, find your goal image and what you want to look like, and you just work to it, guys. That's the way it works. Weight training is very, very difficult. I promise it is very, very challenging, and obviously it is very fun. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Should definitely give it a go. It's very, very fun. I do enjoy it a lot. I never get bored. I never dread going to the gym. I go to sleep the night before, very excited to go for my lift, especially on Tuesdays. When I wake up on Tuesday morning, I'm smiling at the fact that I have to do my deadlifts after. I love deadlifting, so find something you guys love, and it should work out pretty nicely, because weight training is very, very fun. But yeah, so safety is the first thing I want to talk about. Preventing injuries, stuff like that. Form is perfect, guys. So you need your form to be absolutely immaculately perfect when you start out. Form basically means technique, so how you lift a certain... Let's say you're doing bicep curls. You need to be able to do a bicep curl perfectly, basically. So learn that first, which means you have to lift very, very lightly. So leave your ego at the door, guys. I can't express this enough. When you go into the gym, forget about everyone else. It links a little bit to my episode 3 of Let's Talk Gym. I talk about competing with friends. Forget about everyone else. Leave your ego at the door. Leave it at home. Leave it in the changing rooms at the gym. Leave it at the very front door of the actual gymnasium itself. Just do not go into the gym with a big ego wanting to lift heavy, because it's very, very dangerous just to lift heavy straight off the bat. So leave your ego at the door. Forget about everyone else and lift appropriately. Learn the form. Get the basis. Get the foundation first. As the suggestion I can give the most. If you guys want to know exactly what I did a year of weight training at home first. Literally at home. My little dumbbells, endurance training, getting the form perfect, and learning the basis of weights. Getting a foundation of muscle strength. Maybe not size or definition, just pure muscle strength and endurance. And it definitely did help me in the long run. I do promise you guys. I can talk about that in another kind of episode of this. That was quite interesting, quite an important part of my life and my training. So I'll talk about that in another episode. But yeah, so that's the first thing you need to do, guys. Safety, get the form perfect first, as I said. And then another thing I want to do is your rep range, your stuff. You need to learn about this kind of stuff. So for example, when people say how many sets and reps you're doing, it basically means rep is basically one lift of that type of lift you're doing, and a set is the amount you're doing before you have a rest. So for example, 10 reps per set, you can do 10 reps and then stop. Take a break for 30 seconds, another 10, stop, etc, etc. When you guys start out with your lightweight and you're just starting weight training, I want you guys to aim for 8 to 12 reps per set. Lightly, just to get the form right, just to get a foundation, just to learn whatever, and basically just to put on a little bit of size and a little bit of definition as well. Now, as you guys know, I was very, very fat. I wasn't slim. I got a bit defined. I lost all my weight, but I wanted to lift weights properly, get strong, get really big, that kind of stuff. So what I did nowadays, what I'm doing nowadays, in fact, I'm going to the gym later. I'm doing arms today. It's Friday. I'm always doing my arms, my triceps, my biceps. What I do is I lift very, very heavy. I go for 5 reps per set, sometimes 3, very, very heavy. Keep my form good, of course, but I just go really, really heavy. Heavier than I can capably do, to be honest. I can't do 10 reps of the weight I'm lifting, for example. So very, very heavy. It helps me build the muscle quicker. And speaking of building muscle quicker, if you want to build muscle, you need to eat a lot, 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day. And you need to be lifting very, very heavy for a low amount of reps. But I wouldn't suggest you guys do that straight away. But yeah, that's what you have to do. Also, when people say when you bulk up, you have to put on fat. You don't have to put on fat. It's advisable too, because you build the muscle quicker. But you can do it lean. If you want to lean up, tone up, get a six-pack. Even though six-packs are hereditary in a way, you need good genetics to be able to get a perfect six-pack. You want to lift 15 to 20 reps per set. Very, very light. You want to be doing loads of sets, loads of reps, loads of exercise, tighten those muscles, and do a lot of cardio and lose a lot of fat and a very, very low body fat percentage. So basically, all your kind of goals you could do. That's the end of the gameplay, guys. Enemy team was trying to tell me they were better than me after me getting that score, calling me an aimbotter. How can you believe it? Ridiculous. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy it. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're new as well. And I'll do these kind of things very, very soon. If you guys want to leave me a question, you can ask me it. I wrote out Oakle Fisher's weight plan. I promise you that is the truth. I wrote out his complete weight training plan. So if you guys want to as well, tell me in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new as well. I'll see you very, very soon in the next video. I love you all. Have a great day, and I'll see you very, very soon in the next video. Peace. Hi guys, just want to quickly say if you have any concerns, leave them in the comments below. If you guys are thinking at all that maybe weight training might stunt your growth, I promise you, we really, really won't. I mean, I'm living proof, I'm still growing. A really good bit of proof is my cousin. I'm going to gym with him tomorrow doing legs. He's a 6'8" power lifter. He's been doing weights since he was 12 years old he started. And I mean, he's 6'8" and he's obviously kept on growing. He's deadlifting 340 kilograms. He's living, breathing proof. Weights doesn't really stunt your growth. If you really are concerned, write me a personal message if you want. Or you can ask someone in the gym or someone that you're very, very close to. Anyway, guys, see you very, very soon in the next video. Please leave a like, subscribe for me as well. And I'll see you very, very soon, as I said. Love you all. Have a great day and peace.